Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a mark. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Settling in now, Pablo Sanchez.
Catcher, Pablo Sanchez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Two men are on with two men out.
Let's go, big dog.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Hit toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Brantley rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now in the box, Todd Weir.
Batting second, designated hitter, Todd Weir.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Now at the plate, Frank Briscoe.
Left fielder.
First pitch
Frank
coming. Here it is.
Briscoe.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away.
Down now.
Runner, yes,
He's running towards second. Pitches a throw. Not in time as he steals second. Standing in, Johan Samuel.
Now, leading off for the West Prospects. Second
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Samuel.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Ready for another chance, Alex
Now
Arias.
batting, center fielder, Alex Arias.
Here comes the first pitch. Snap throw to first. But he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
So striding
designated
forward
hitter,
now, Todd Weir. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, huh?
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
catcher,
Pablo
number 1.
Sanchez.
Pablo Sanchez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Arias will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Digging in to try it again.
The
Johan
batter, number 10,
Samuel. 0 for 1
baseman,
for him here in this one.
Johan Samuel.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, we got no out.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, get ahead right here.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Snap throw from the catcher. And And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Cabrera. One away.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Elliott comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here it comes, 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So stepping in, Donnie Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Donnie Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lowry moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Ready once again, Alex Arias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Popped high in the air.
Alex
Salinas is there for it.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Andreas Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Garcia.
And he lays off there 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Arias rounds the corner and is headed home. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And as a result, the run is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Johan Samuel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, 2 down.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he... Striding in, Pablo Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to minimize the damage. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. In now, Mario Padilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mario Padilla.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Digging in, Andreas Arias.
First baseman, Andreas Arias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not in time. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Into the box now, Pablo Sanchez.
Pablo Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Mitre is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in once again, Mario Padilla. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Padilla.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
Center fielder, Felix Cruz.
Felix Cruz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And that's in there, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Babe Calhoun.
The designated hitter, Babe.
He's set.
Calhoun.
Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no run. 6-3 the final score today. Jarrett Huseby worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first. With the 16th pick in the third round, the New York Yankees select Pablo Sanchez, a catcher from the International region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straight. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor. who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. A minor league manager addresses his team about a special visitor. The 4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business, and getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. At the halfway point, a manager rouses his team to build on the successes of their first half. A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. The promising player has been called up to Triple-A. News of a call-up, though positive, can also be shocking, its impact taking time to sink in. Having to abandon his team and friends mid-campaign can be distressing to a player, even in his moment of validation. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and a new uniform, amidst players with whom he is unfamiliar. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes. A minor league team gets an important heads-up from their manager. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. An unexpected turn. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal. But if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's hat. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game. This player will make the best of his new situation. This AAA prospect who had been generating some buzz has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed. Having come to the end of the year's campaign, a manager shares a few parting words. Every team enters Game 1 of a new season with high hope.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Here's George Springer. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. 5 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners on first with one down. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on. And he's in at second base
Right
with
fielder,
a stolen bag.
Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Josh Reddick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
I got it. Ball, ball.
There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. In now, Yulieski Gurriel. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 2.
Yulieski Gurriel.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Called strike, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Ready with the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. So it's a run on. Ready for another chance. Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitches. Throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Striding in once again, George Springer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Right here. Here we go.
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. Backhanded. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it too.
Darvish a check on first and a dive, but he's back in there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
No, that's down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Out of play off to the right.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Stepping into the box, Pablo Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Sanchez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gaddis has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sanchez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And this will be fouled away. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Pablo Sanchez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a look. Good one catching the outside corner.
Hey, roll me up. Let's go. Roll me up.
Ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And there's ball two now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew it.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. Lifetime against this pitcher. 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Rolled slowly to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Hold it, hold.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner's back.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Yulieski Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a... Digging in, Pablo Sanchez.
Catcher,
He comes to the
Pablo
plate as the last
Sanchez.
chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Your pitch right here. Put a good swing on it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 5-0 the final score today. Dallas Keuchel gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Michael Feliz works 2 full innings.
An agent calls to check in with one of his clients. The near-perfect defensive standard achieved by major leaguers must be maintained on the practice field. A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who has been greatly exceeding expectations and has a little fun with him while he's at it. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game. Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes.
On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. At the plate, Pablo Sanchez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pablo Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, come on now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
No runner, cut it.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, just a 1 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
On the ground up the middle, fielded by Escobar. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Striding in once again, Pablo Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Springer is there as he makes the catch, and digging in to try it again. Jake Marisnick, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 4, George Springer.
And he takes ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Maben is on his way home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been
stepping in and ready for another shot. Pablo Sanchez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ready once again, Agustin Ramirez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Thrown is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 8. This pitch is popped up. Frazier is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball 2 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
A coach looks to get some extra work in with a key player. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join. Striding into the box, Pablo Sanchez. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. A quick out number one. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double.
Digging in to try it again, Pablo Sanchez. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Hard liner towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Striding in once again, Pablo Sanchez. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Pablo Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that? Ready for another shot now, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on now. Hey, no out, Garrett.
He waits. Now the pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Xander Bogaerts.
2 out, kid.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
High in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit. Ready for another chance? Pablo Sanchez.
Pablo Sanchez.
Stay through it. Let's go. Try it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 is a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Right here. Come on, baby.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Yeah, let her rip 1 time.
Now the 1 and 2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And now with the possible time run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top
After a hard end to a good season, a manager shares some final reflections with his team. A check-in call from a representative. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. He'll have to try again another time.